I think the most important thing to know about rosacea is that there are various different subtypes that can overlap, and if you understand the subtype and you can treat it effectively, it's really this slide here that will help you understand it. ETR, or erythematotelangiectatic rosacea, is that classic patient who presents with the red face. They're often really very self-conscious about it. They'll say things like, I just need to drink one glass of wine and I flush and blush, or I can't speak in public because I just go bright red. And that redness, which is initially transient and fluctuates, becomes fixed. And these patients will often present with enlarged blood vessels or telangiectasia on their face. They've got the background of redness, and they're often very heat intolerant. The next stage of rosacea would be papulopustular, where they get both the background of the ETR, the red faces, the flushing and blushing, but they're now starting to get papules and pustules, so little red spots. They look like pimples, for want of a better word, but they don't present with those comedones, the really classic features of acne that you see. Phymatous rosacea is, again, that end stage of rosacea where patients might present with that very thick bulbous nose, the dilated pores. They may or may not have significant background redness or papulopustular rosacea, but it's often quite disfiguring and quite embarrassing for these patients. And they'll often say to you things like, people say, oh God, you've had a bit too much to drink over your years, or, had these comments made of them indicating that they're alcoholics when in fact they really might not drink much at all, and it is just a form of rosacea. Ocular rosacea shouldn't be missed. So this is the patients that present with the dry, gritty eyes. They've often got very red eyes, and it quite commonly is undiagnosed for years. They don't really know what it is. It's been termed blepharitis with swelling and watering, and it's certainly a variant of rosacea that you should ask all your patients about. And finally, a rarer form of rosacea, but one we'll talk about tonight, called granulomatous, where they have quite significant swelling off the face as a result of inflammation, but particularly inflammation of the lymphatic system of the face.